Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Alrighty, boys and girls, friends, neighbors, loved ones. Today we got a new project on the books, and it's a big switch from mechanical work. We're now into masonry, concrete, and what we're doing here is a hefty repair on a foundation that is succumbed to frost damage, and lots of it. So we'll get you in here. What happens is the water permeates the concrete. It flash freezes, and then once it flash freezes, I don't know, you can get, the camera will pick up the depth. It causes degradation of the concrete, and it gets it spalls off the whole top surface of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to patch it up and replace the material that's spalling away with something that's decent, and then we're going to waterproof the concrete to stop this from happening. And it's mostly, you won't see this in California because they don't have frost. You won't see this in areas that are prone to that aren't prone to flash freezing. This is a phenomenon that happens in northern areas where you get a lot of warm rain, relatively warm rain during a winter, and then it instantly freezes, causing this spalling condition. So this side of the building is exposed to more wind-driven rains than the front half. In the front half, there's only very, very minor spots of spalling, and then the back half, you can see where this has just been devastating to the foundation. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this up. Now, before the house was vinyl sided, I'm assuming by this area right here that the wall would have had water running down it, and then you get a little bit of spalling here. Here's the condition. This is in really good condition, other than it needs to be painted. And we have a hole here and a hole there. So that's what we want to do. We want to fix this. So the product that I'm using to fix it, up in Canada, we got it. It's called FastSet Allcrete. And I'll tell you what, this stuff's almost 40 bucks a bag, but it is magical. And I'll give you a close-up on it later on. It works great. Surface prep. Step one, remove all the loose material that you can. If it's loose, you're not going to get good adhesion. Moisture is your friend. When you're doing this, you have to keep the concrete moist. Oh, sorry, I had to get down on the ground here. So you got to check for stuff that's loose, and you got to pick it all out. And then you have to get back underneath this spalling. So this doesn't go all the way through. It's just on the surface, but we were looking at it, and this was all in asphalt here, this area. In the water, you can see where the asphalt level is higher there than it is here, and the water was all flowing down right to there. So this got lots of water, drank up lots of water, and when it went off, there's the asphalt. When it went off hard, and you can see it all the way down. So that's what we're up against. So we went from welding and wrench turning on tractors to doing repairs. So that's the opening, and I'll get into it once I mix it up, and we'll take a look at how it's done.
Right now.
Okay.
Okay, so we're mixing this up here, folks. This is some Allcrete, real wicked quick set stuff. It's smooth and it stands up vertically because it sets fast. You just got to, you'd be hard pressed, I think, to get it all in if you mixed a bag of it at once, unless you were dumping it. You would never get it in. It's a small mix type of thing, and it works great for these kind of repairs on some of these deep erosion spots we have on the houses of the North Shore of New Brunswick because of the weather here. So he's just, I'm just filming here, obviously. He's mixing it up in this small pail here. And you see it just creaming up, almost like Bondo, but it sets real quick and stands straight. So he's going to start putting some of that into this hole. We're coming hot off of some other concrete repair this summer.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of this. last 2 summers. It's a little bit too creamy, I think. You know?
It's just a fine threshold, folks, you know. It seems like you're a little too dry and you add that last little bit and boom, slightly too... You want it to be stiff when you're trying to pack it in like this and get it to stand up, right? As you can see, this is what we're dealing with right here. It's deep, and then we might do boards or something. There's a lot of stuff that's got to come out before we get to that stage, but we're just trying to basically seal up this hole right now, and we'll go from there, right?
Oh, Tim, I threw my cigarette package out and it landed with my lighter in it. So I had to steal the lighter from Jim, so I've got to give that back.
That's standing up really good.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice. You want to drag, I feel, on the trowel a little bit.
Oh, yeah. You want it to hurt your wrist. Okay. So now the deal is that you have to hand pack some of this.
I've used that before. I was just saying have you seen the styrofoam stuff that they have that they're using for fence posts now?
I'm gonna push this in deep. We broke the windows a little bit. And I'm pushing this in mechanically with my fingers to pack it. Because we're gonna fill that hole up.
This is a deep hole, friends.
Yeah, this one goes deep, but the whole trick, and I'm no stonemason, but the whole trick is contact. The product has got to make contact.
Pre-wet the concrete.
The adhesion. And get it in there. And I'm packing it in.
Just doing it by hands, folks. Just
You gotta use your hands sometimes. I watched a video of a guy doing a
field
ocean,
stone
yeah,
house.
field stone, or it was in.
They mixed it up on a tarp and dragged it down the staircase, and
And then they threw it in like baseballs. The impact in between these big round stones that the foundation was made of. And I'll tell you, this is getting hot, by the way. It's got magnesium, I think, in it for the exothermic reaction. And I think that we're going to win in this one pretty good. If I can get it in quick enough before it goes.
you do not have a lot of time with this stuff, but it's magic. It's fast, very fast.
And it's about how you push it in there. What we're after is contact. Did I say that enough? And keep pushing it in.
And it sticks like the no additives are needed for binding agents or anything with
No,
this
they
stuff.
don't
It's
recommend binding
it's all engineered. It's 33. It's at the upper end of price range on a bag.
$40 a bag.
Yeah.
Like your famous Home Depot. Just she's getting hot. It is this hot weather's not helping it either. Again, that reaction.
We're 28, 29 degrees here today, and it's very humid. The humidity's 100% for sure. We battle it here. We live close to the ocean, so
Okay.
Atlantic Ocean.
Okay. So we're just gonna keep packing layer upon layer in there. Yeah, so what we got here, boys and girls, ladies, gentlemen, friends, neighbors, loved ones, we got the hole filled. So there it is, full. Okay, and we'll work some more on this corner. But now we got something to work to, so that kind of gives you an idea where we came from. This is where we're going to. We used two Quikrete products to do this work. We can see moving along. Again, I'll show you guys. This is the window that's going to get filled in. We're going to do this with concrete. The product that we're going to use is a Shaw mix. It has very fine aggregate in it, and it's really super nice to work with. Because we have to build a crazy form to get this to put in. So again, you can see beautiful concrete everywhere where there wasn't rainwater impeding on it, impinging, whatever you want to call it, splashing against it. And that splash with the radical temperature changes here causes a quick freeze, and it destroys concrete. So if you live in an area that's prone to this kind of stuff, seal your concrete, because this is the work you got to do. Look at how much that corner's eating away, and it's just the frost attacks it. And the asphalt that was here, the boys dug all that pile of asphalt out of there. That was making it worse. Two problems. One, it was sloped backwards, and the second problem is the water hits it and splashes against the wall. So we're going to clean all this up and we get it fixed up. We're going to save this beautiful gravel here. This is nice stuff. We're going to put the gravel back. There'll be a gravel strip. Probably going to hang the maybe hang the heat pump off the wall. I got to see. Not sure yet what to do with that. So we got a little bit doinking around to do with that. This slab here, I'm assuming was the original barbecue slab. Couple of things we could probably save it. There is some products available that you could fix this. So I haven't decided what to do with it yet. You can see some light spalling. They're nothing too crazy. That's easily fixed. That's just all decorative. There's not much here along this wall, obviously, because this was a mudroom that was built on. We got a very small amount on the front corner here. For the most part, this is pretty much 100%. So we're gonna clean all this up and then seal it. Very nothing there. So then we go around to this side of the house. It's perfect, right? Because you had vegetation to grab onto the rainwater. And same down this side. Nothing wrong with it. Just needs to be painted up again. So that gives you an idea of what happens when you have radical temperature changes from freezing and such, and it really hammers the concrete. So if you got a concrete foundation, and I'll take you over to the neighbor's house so you can see a couple of years worth of paint done on this place, and then for the most part it's in pretty good shape. He's got a little bit of damage, again, right at the ground line where the water sits and splashes. There's some repair there, and yeah, so that gives you an idea what happens, what to look for, and how to fix it. I would have showed you guys all the packing that I had to do, but I would have got demonetized for swearing, because it's stinking hot out, and it's very, you got to be patient and you got to keep pounding it in. So that's it. There you go. We're done for today. It's too hot. There's a breeze now, but the sun's just brutal, and we'll pick it up again sooner than later, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, check back off, and goodbye.